Stop watching videos. This is the only video you're going to have to watch. If you're going to Western Express, you want to know orientation. You want to know what the pay's like. You want to know what the food's like. You want to know what the hotel's like. You want to know what day 1, day 2, day 3, day 4 is like. You want to know what dry van is like. You want to know what low securement flatbedding is like. You want to know the certifications you're going to need. You want to know the documents you're going to do. Every fucking thing from packing. This is the one-stop shop, baby. This video was long because after you watch this video, you ain't got to watch another video, all right? If you like it, please subscribe. If not, fuck you, have a good day. Let's go. What's going on, guys? If you're watching this, chances are you're going to Western Express and you're trying to see what orientation's like and more of an in-depth, broad view of what is actually going to happen when you go. So I'm showing you guys the hotel room, where the place is at, what's around. I'm gonna get in more details for y'all because if you're like me, you got out of trucking school, you got your Class A, congratulations, and now you're sitting here thinking, where are you gonna go to get this bullshit experience you need so you can actually make some real money? Well, I showed you guys what to buy in the last video. If you didn't see it, click the playlist, watch that, come to this one. So I showed you guys what to buy, what you're gonna need. Now I broke a lot down. I'm not bringing those wooders too much. I don't mind my funky couch. The dogs chewed the cushion up, so I just got some shitty pillows there. But whatever. So I'm not using this pink bag. It's just sitting there. But I got a sleeping bag. I got a memory foam pillow. And I got this bag. This is full of a bunch of tuna, almond milk. And I put my my bath stuff and my face stuff in a bag. It's in there. It's heavy as fuck. And then that case is heavy as shit because I got a bunch of books and my medicine, my clothes, all that good shit. And then in this piece of shit, this little guy's heavy. I got two 20-pound dumbbells in there and a bunch of food. It's literally a suitcase full of food and dumbbells. Real gym head shit. So if you're like me, you want to work out, I always say there's 3 kind of truckers. First trucker is new. He's just a young kid, young guy, just trying to get his foot in the door, and he's doing what he's got to do. He doesn't know really much about trucking at all. 2, you got the guy that's overweight and smokes and drinks and doesn't care about his health, and he eats at the truck stops, and that's majority of them. And then you got 3. You got that one trucker out of fucking maybe 10 who's jacked as fuck and looks like he doesn't truck drive, right? Like a bodybuilder. Well, that's the goal for me. Working out for over a year and I'm not giving it up because I'm getting on a truck. So I bring dumbbells. I got some resistant bands and we're gonna make it work. About to go on the road, but that's it. I packed this, just to this, to that, guys. So it's heavy as fuck. I'm not gonna lie. It's probably almost 200 pounds in that bitch. Thank God I'm strong, but it ain't gonna be easy getting it. But the way I look at it, I just get it in the hotel room, then I get it into a truck. That's it. Sleeping bag I recommend because last thing you want to do is have some funky ass mattress that you putting sheets on, and then what if you're sharing it with your team driver or your trainer, right? Because they don't want to sit on the top because it bounces too much on the top bed, bunk bed. So y'all are swapping the bottom bed, right? You sleep for 11 hours, he sleeps for 11 hours. So sleeping bag is going to keep me protected from all that. Got a foldable pillow, and yeah, got everything I really fucking need. You feel me? A bunch of clothes, shoes, socks, underwear, shirts, pants, belt, everything I really need, bunch of protein, bunch of stuff just to get into what I got to do, have my food, and yeah, gonna always have to thug it out a little bit because you don't know what to expect, but that's what we got. Now let's get to the road trip. Then we'll get to the hotel. I'm going to show you all the room. As long as I don't got a roommate in there, I'm going to show you all the room. At some point, you'll see it regardless because I'll get a chance. But I'll show you all the room. I'll show you all the facility. I'll show you what to do around there and what to expect. And this is for people who are flatbedding. Remember, this is for Class A CDL drivers only. If you got a Class B or something, why the fuck are you watching this? All right, everyone. So got a little bit extra juice because superchargers charge faster. Got about 70%. Got to stop in Baltimore to get more juice. All right, y'all, we here after like, man, it felt like 5 hours, all the stopping and having to piss and get food. Like, I got stain on my shirt. But we here, Western Express Hotel. It's not bad. Thank God I'm by myself. Nobody is in the room. Obviously, I'll probably get somebody, but that's cool tonight by myself. And it's a little sad, you know, saying goodbye to the family and shit, but is what it is. So I'm gonna show y'all the room and the location. And man, it's mad motherfucking people here, bro. Like, everybody here must be trying to go to Western. All right, y'all, so we're here. And this is what the rooms look like. So thank God I ain't got a roommate yet, but I'm sure I will. But this is what it looks like. It's pretty nice. It's actually not bad. I've been worse. Now, I've heard them say that they don't change these sheets and shit, so I'm still throwing my sleeping bag on that shit because I don't trust it. Little closet, little drawer, little something. You know? Chilling. Yeah. Something decent, not too crazy, you know. Got a little fridge, a little microwave, but I bring all my shit is like a dry storage, so just chilling. And I'm gonna take this side because, you know what I mean. But yeah, we're here, boys. All right, so my family just left. My girl was crying. I got a roommate. Oh, fucking bugs swimming off. Yeah. So the Wi-Fi, I think works, but the cable don't work. So they give you this nice TV in this room, but the shit don't work. Ew. And yeah, so there's a lot of people that are just outside, just looking around. Like, I'm gonna be honest, I'm out here in the open toes and shit. When I pulled up, I felt like I was a lick. I'm good. Like, I come from that kind of culture, right? Like, I grew up, maybe didn't come from it, but I grew up in it. But if you're not somebody that's grown up in that, you never been to jail or something, you might feel a little crazy, you know? But it's cool. You know, people looking at me. I'm looking at them back. I really don't care. These motherfuckers don't put no fear in my heart. But just know you out here with people that is felons, and you one call or one book away from being in jail in population, right? But just other than that, it's pretty chilling. But yeah, man, we here. We'll see how tomorrow goes. What's up, gang? It's the next day, and we here, and we gotta wait for a shuttle, but we don't know exactly where the shuttle meets us or what number to call. So we're just gonna ask around. It's foggy as fuck. And one of the Western Express guys driving around banging his music. Hey, it's 6 in the morning. He over here banging his shit. It's funny as hell. Shows you trucking, man. But yeah, we here and I got my fanny pack. Cause take all your personal stuff. Like, you're gonna need social security card, ID, passport, birth certificate, stuff like that. But don't leave it in these little ass rooms, you know what I mean? Cause you never know if somebody's gonna fucking snatch it up when you're gone. So Western got a problem with it. Oh well. Oh well, I'm keeping my shit on me. But yeah, guys. So I'll let y'all know how things go. All right, y'all, so the shuttle will be picking y'all up in the front entrance. Just be out here at 6 in the morning to 6:30, and y'all gonna be fine. I went back and got some instant coffee. Y'all gonna be fine, everybody out there. So, yeah. So, of course, I stick out like a motherfucker. But, yep, and everybody just standing out there waiting. And y'all gonna get on the bus or wherever. They gonna take y'all to your terminal. And a bunch of paperwork and dumb shit, you already know. And I think the first day is really dumb, but I'll let y'all know how it goes exactly.
DOT regulates all these modes. Highway, section 177. Regulates hazardous materials.
What up, guys? So today was the first day of orientation. So first you see those meals. We had the shitty pancakes. They're trash as fuck. And we had the little sandwich. That wasn't as bad, with some cheese puffs. The pancakes fucked my stomach up. Like, I've been bloated all day off those. I did eat a little bad yesterday because of, just the tripping up here. So that's why I'm doing this 2-hour walk and working out. Kind of cut that out. So the food sucks. So what I did is I also bring protein bars, had some oatmeal and shit like that. Bring your own food. Just trust me. Another thing, bring a fucking charger. You are going to be there all day. We left at 3:30. We were there at 6:30. I was out there at the bus at like 6 o'clock, right? But it didn't damn near get us to 6:40, 6:50. So I'm gonna just be honest with you guys. You're gonna be there on your phone and you're gonna kill your battery because you're not doing shit. And yes, I am walking and there's mad traffic, so I gotta pay attention if I get sidetracked. Oh, burp. Or you hear a bunch of cars. That's why. But yeah, so bring your charger. I did, and my shit died, and that was fucking annoying as fuck because what the fuck could I do, right? There was nothing I could fucking do. Okay, then you're gonna go there, you're gonna stand in the line. If you have a big class, depending on your class, my class is pretty fucking big, it was 28 of us. So you're gonna sit in line for a hot minute. You're gonna give her your 2 forms of ID. That could be social security card, ID. You're gonna have your license, that's a must. There's no way around that. But then you're gonna be able to give them your social security card or your birth certificate or a passport. I had all of it, so that was good. And then one thing I want y'all to know, you're gonna need a DOT card, long form. They don't even care if you have a card. They are being weird. So wherever school you go to, call them like I did and say, I need my long form emailed to me. It's gonna be 5 pages. They'll print it out and give it to you. Then you have that copy of your long form and you're good. Otherwise you gotta take a DOT, which isn't bad because every 2 years you gotta get it done. So if your DOT expires, you have to retake school again. Driving school, yes. So always make that top priority as a driver. But most companies will know and they'll let you go. I could have did mine, but I got mine in November. I got literally a year and a half left. I'm not trying to do that because then they want to starve you and they don't want you to eat. So the one guy was crying like a little girl because he didn't eat no breakfast or anything. And he couldn't eat the lunch and she made him wait. And it's horrible. So I'm gonna tell you right now, you're gonna spend 2 hours easy just getting paperwork depending on your class, and then y'all gonna be there all fucking day for just physicals and pee, to the point where you watching the paint dry. Not that bad, right? They feed you. You got 2 meals. We didn't get a dinner. I think they were giving the dinner, but it was lasagna. It's disgusting. Their food sucks. So bring your phone, and they're also going to give you computer work. There's a tablet they're going to give you. You're just going to log into your Gmail and just watch the videos. It's like 12. They're going to give you a cheat sheet with the answers. Bro, just while you're sitting there for your P-test and physical, you make sure you do all of those and pass them. Because you can literally let the shit play. 20 minutes later, you sitting there not doing shit. It gives you the answers. Oh, here, take the questions. Question, what's the answer? You look at your paper, bam, you're done. I got that done. And then you're gonna take a road test. I didn't get to the road test. They were fucking slacking. The guy left. So we ended up having to do it tomorrow. So your first day, if it goes right, you should be doing a physical, a drug. Oh yeah, I did a drug test too, right? That was fast, but that was cake to do it, but it took forever. They're not gonna let you flush the toilet. For my people who wanna know about the drug test, they're not gonna let you flush the toilet. You're not allowed to wash your hands. You gotta pee in about it this much. and then they send it, they don't check it, and if they call you, that means it was inconclusive or something bad came up, so you don't want that call. So if they never call you, that's good news. The staff was really nice. They chilling. They sure as hell ain't super organized, but they're very nice. I'll give them that. Now, the instructor guys, I don't know about them. But day one, you're going to do your P test, your physical. You're going to get all your paperwork. You're going to give them all your documents. And if you're lucky, you'll get a road test, which people said you just drive around the building like 4 times. It's fucking easy. It's like you're pretty much making all right turns. And then your second and third day is going to be you doing the flatbed and securing. And I believe if you're driving, everything applies. Everything I did today, you'll do. The only difference is you're going to fucking, I think only have Tuesday. Like I came on a Monday, you'd come on a Monday and a Tuesday and be done. I had to stay to a Wednesday. And I'll be done. And then you should hopefully have a recruiter calling you that night or the next day or the next day. And then you go on with him. And then I think you got to do 70 hours over the road, driving like on the logs. So get your shit, you know what I mean? Get your time. That's about a week and a half. You think if you drove every day 11 hours a day, that's 56 hours. So you're probably not going to do that. So it's about 2 weeks. You know, you might get lucky. They might cut you a jiff, let you do a week, come home. And I'm trying to do regional flatbed, and some people want to do OTR. That's longer, but that's the breakdown. Now, a couple of things I'll tell you guys, just so you got in mind. Don't listen to what these people say. Everybody's in there bitching and complaining and crying and moaning and groaning. Every one of them are saying, oh, I was told I was going to get this. I told I was going to get that. Oh, dry van's better. Oh, flatbed's better. Oh, regional's better. OTR's better. Oh, this is that. Listen, everybody in there gossiping like girls. They have no life. And if you're coming here expecting it to be some professional ass job, you got it fucked up. This is a second chance job. So if this is your first chance, go with Schneider or Warner or somebody a little better. But if you're like me and you just need to get a job and you can't wait no fucking more, then this is probably the job for you. You know what I mean? And then just don't pay attention to them. Just keep what you got going on. Watch these videos like mine. And just keep that mindset. And then, you know, just stay focused. Fucking, you're gonna get on that shuttle truck. That shuttle truck is trash. It's little as fuck. It's got like leaks in it, so I had dirty brown water leaking on me. It's hot as hell. They don't got AC in it. It's a Ford. It sounds like it's misfiring. You're gonna go have to do that. It's not too bad. And then, man, to be honest, like, you know, when I went to this mall, I don't know if I'm gonna put it in this video, but we went to a mall to stop the Tesla charge, and that bitch was beautiful. Bad bitches everywhere. Virginia got some beautiful women. Girls are fatties. I'm like, shit, right? But when you get to Richmond, where I'm at, yo, it's the trap. I'm not gonna lie. It's the hood. It's the ghetto. I mean, that's not like you gonna get robbed or nothing, but like, it's pretty ghetto. And if you're not used to that or you haven't been around that, it could scare you or make you shy. So, you know, if you're not about that life, I'm sorry, I don't know what to tell you. You just got to suck it up. You'll be all right, nothing gonna happen to you, but just stay in your room and do the bare minimum, right? Don't be like me walking around like whatever, because I don't give a fuck. Like, I'm walking by you. Like, I'm 32 years old. I don't give a shit. But, and to be honest, if you ain't fucking with nobody gonna fuck with you. So take that with a grain of salt too. And yeah, it's just hood. It feels like prison. Like, the food's just like Gander Hill. It's prison food. And it's a prison bus, and they line you up like a prison, and they treat you like you in prison. But the staff has been nice. The room is kind of trash, but it's actually better than what people said it was. And so far, the experience has been good. Like, I'm not going to even sit here and shit on Western Express. I appreciate the opportunity, and it has been a good experience so far. So don't let that discourage you. It has been pretty good. So this is day one of orientation. You guys see me drive up there, and then I'm going to break down day 2 and day 3, And then the follow-up video will be me on the truck training, and then you'll see the final one where I got my own truck, and then you'll see my dog on there, and then we'll go over pay and what to expect and my long-term plan with Western Express. And if you want a long-term plan or a short-term plan or a strategy to make as much money as you can and get the fuck out when you can to go do something better to make that 6 figures like I'm gonna, then these videos will be for you. So make sure to like and comment, or don't comment, I don't give a fuck, but make sure to watch this playlist, because nobody's giving you in-depth like me. Like, you're gonna watch a 2-minute video or a 20-minute video to see 2 minutes of what you need, and instead you're getting it all from me. So yeah, but I'm gonna go hit this pump, and we'll see you guys tomorrow.
Everybody
What? He about to get this one.
So this is what they got us doing. They got us doing this. Want to call alley dot? Not really. They just want you to get in the truck and just pull in there. But next to that truck is real easy. You see how many people is. We're gonna be here all fucking day doing this shit. But the guy that's in there has never driven, so I'm not even going to record him out of respect for him. But yeah, that's all you guys pretty much gotta do. So don't be scared. You gotta use the bathroom, but I figure I'm chilling now. Just the way in that classroom. And you walk down here. This is my classroom right here, which is fucking locked. So now I gotta probably walk around. I gotta use the bathroom, but I figured I'd show y'all. Oh, here's the bathroom right here. Shit. So they might lock it once you out, or you can go that way. But if this is the restroom, I'm gonna use it right here. Yep. But yeah, just chilling. So if you guys look, this is the terminal. This is where you would shower at. And then I'm trying to go get my drink because your boy is thirsty. I don't know if it's locked or not. No, it's not. And right here, we got to take. This is how you know it's mine, because protein wrappers. And hopefully this is the way to unlock. Yep. I'm in here walking around like I own the place. But so far, so good, y'all. Just chilling. And then this is the classroom. This is where you would also go. That's where your first day going to be. And your second day is going to be in this room. And I think somebody told me that Flatbed might be an extra 2 days. So I got here Sunday, started Monday, today's Tuesday. There might be another 2 days. I might get done Thursday. This shit fucking cake, guys. Like, I'm not gonna lie, like, this shit is cake. It almost feels like you in high school. Everybody's just giggling and geeking and talking, you know, chopping it up. And so far, I'm not complaining. I mean, what the fuck is it supposed to be, right? Like, you're trucking, but all the people here is cool. I talked to a couple drivers. They cool as shit. So if you work at Western Express, make sure you comment down below and show some love. People's cool, and it's crazy too, because people, you know, they graduate and they come here and they can't even do a simple like, it's kind of like almost like an alley dot, but they got you just turning a little bit. People can't even just turn and park this truck. Like, I'm gonna show you guys this shit. Like, it's crazy. It makes you think like, damn, how the fuck you even got a license, right? And then like, this is your load. So they're gonna show you probably how to secure your load, or these guys are the guys that work here and they put it on themselves, one another, but that's how they do the instructors. And then this is, I guess, where they would change your tires and do some quick serves if they have to. And this is obviously the technicians. They got a bay here and they got a bay all the way over there. And yeah, when I got my water, like I fucking own the place, because guess what? I do own the place, right? Make your job your home. That's what they always say, and home is where your heart's at. And then you got these motherfuckers. Everybody just bullshitting, doing anything, and all they want you to do is pull right where that truck's at. I mean, right where that Mercedes at, line it, and then they, like, somebody will line it for you, and then you just gonna reverse it in and get it between that cone. Bro, it's such cake. She said she wants you in the line, but I don't see nothing crazy. And I guess the person, the lady who's in the Mercedes, that's her truck right there. So she's doing her thing and cleaning it out. So now we can't park it. So I don't know what the fuck they expect to do. So I guess she's moving it to a different spot, because that's the instructor lady right there. And she cool. All the staff has been extremely nice. Like, that's one thing I'll say. I haven't had any issues, no attitudes. Everybody's been nice. Everybody's been friendly. Everybody here is cool. Yeah, you know, the hotel is a little raggedy and the area is a little ghetto, but you know, at the same time, it's like, you come on the Western Express, right? You pretty much know that it's gonna be like that. And for me, it was just cool. Like, fuck it, I'm out here with my chest out, right? I'm having fun, shit. Make the best of your situation, you know? This is what trucking is. You're always gonna be put in situations, you know? That's what trucking is. If you, somebody that's uncomfortable being in certain situations like that, in certain areas, then this ain't gonna be for you anyway, because that's what trucking is. So this is all we doing, is just sitting here and bullshitting. But nobody on YouTube is getting this in depth with Western Union. Oh, I'm sorry, Western Union, Western Express Trucking, and actually being at the Virginia location and showing you what it is. So I'm gonna give you guys as much recording as I can. They ain't said shit to me yet. I'm short Flatbed and I'm not gonna be able to do too much. I'll try to get a little bit of glimpse on there, and I'm showing you guys also the paperwork and all this video. So pause the video and look at those pictures and shit and see what the information they asking, or what, you know, the contact corporation, what they're looking for, what they're asking for, and you'll be good. So yeah. And they scammed me on the chicken, cuz.
Oh, I didn't see mine.
They didn't even give you a container, so all these food bags is different. Everybody got a little something special in theirs. He didn't get a fork, but I got a fork. Salute. All right, probably the best meal that's been here so far. It's just sad.
Even if you are doing a T-call load and you're...
I think this is what he's saying, don't play with it, because everybody's starting to move up.
This light quick. But like I told the last group, tell all y'all, look, you flip this truck, I'm gonna get out of this truck and flip you.
Wait, so they turn at the same time, or is it we turning first?
I don't know.
Yeah.
You would think I would. I've been riding around this loop all day.
Right.
What's good, y'all? So we're going over to get some food. Y'all know me, I be talking that healthy shit. But man, there's so much different food and shit out here I never tried. So I'm gonna go and get some food and try something I ain't never tried before, right? Because I might as well. Plus, I've been eating the same shit every day and it's driving me fucking crazy. And just need a little comfort food. You know, when you're far away, it was some comfort food. So that's something you gotta watch out with trucking, because you start missing home or you get sad or something. First thing you wanna do is eat some fucking good food. But I feel a little malnourished. I've been in a calorie deficit. And I'm just like, you know what? I'm gonna recomp today and give my body a feed, a little cheat meal. And that's all I'll eat for the rest of the night. And then tomorrow we'll do it again. I burned about after this walk, it'd have been 1,000 calories I burnt today, standing and walking and shit. So It's good for your metabolism. The food might not be, but that is. But anyway, I know y'all don't give a fuck about this. Sorry. So, if you see the maneuvers, that shit wasn't nothing. The maneuvers is fucking easy as fuck. That shit is cakewalk. She don't even really give a fuck about it. If you scared to do maneuvers, just be the last one of the last people to do maneuvers. And trust me, she ain't looking for you. She pretty much was about to let me do it without doing it. She's like, oh, I guess it's everybody. And I was like, I ain't go yet. So I could have just bullshitted. And then the dude that did the road course for us, he was cool as shit. Man, that was easy as fuck. You went around 3 blocks. You made 3 rights and pulled over for the next guy. So all the maneuvers, the road course shit, I mean, it's so fucking easy, guys. And what I'm going to tell you of what I learned today is some states like Baltimore and some of these places, they giving out CDLs, guys. They not, you might have went hard as hell to get your CDL, but there's a bunch of motherfuckers out here that didn't do shit to get their CDL, okay? So understand that, and I am by the road, so if y'all can't hear me, I'm sorry, but there's a lot of motherfuckers that didn't go hard. Like me, I'm in Delaware. I had to do so fucking much to get my shit. It was such a fucking fight to get it and expensive. But, you know, I got it, right? And I trained and learned a lot more than some of these guys. Some of these guys have never done a road course. There's a guy, first guy, he was a bus driver. He never, and he said he drove for years. This motherfucker couldn't even reverse into a parking spot. Like this guy said he never drove on the road. He never reversed in a truck, and he got a CDL. So what I want you to take from this is that you can have a CDL and that don't mean shit. And employers know that. So when you can't find a job out of school and you wonder why, but you got your CDL, that's why. Because they giving that shit to anybody. So you know what's going to separate you from those people? Experience. Because when you have experience, guys, that they know you're a real trucker, you're a real driver, you have time in the field, you're a real truck driver. They can depend on you. They know that you didn't just pay somebody a couple grand and they just throw you a fucking license and you take some rigged ass test. You know what I mean? So that's why it's so hard in the beginning for you as a truck driver, because you're gonna sit there and be like, damn, bro, like I got a CDL, nobody fucking with me. Yeah, but in time they will. Once you get that experience, you're gonna get a job easily. Every day you'll be able to get a new job if you don't like a place. You know why? Because you'll be so valuable, because you'll have that experience. So that's how you separate yourself from everybody else, is the experience, guys. So maneuvers, road tests, all that shit was easy. We did a bunch of school shit about just how shit works and talking about logs and shit. So if you were a drive-in, today would be your last day, and then you'd be getting a trainer. But since I'm flatbed, I got 2 days. So it is 4 days for flatbed, 2 days for drive-in. And pretty much the next 2 days, supposedly you get paid, and you're gonna get paid, right? So that means that they are going to pay you like $60 for the day just because you're doing a little bit of work. But the first 2 days, they're not paying you. So it sucks, but I'm gonna send what my recruiter sent me right here. And if you look at that, that's what regional flatbeds pay. So if you really put in the work, now it depends who your DM is. But I'm praying that I get a good DM and I can prove myself. Hey, I might be able to get $2,500 miles a week. If you get 2,500 miles a week, and they paying up to 74 or whatever it was, CPM, cents per mile, guys, you could be walking around with damn near $2,000 checks, $1,700, $1,800 checks from Express. So that's good fucking money. That's good fucking money, guys. And you get your own truck, and you can be home on the weekends, and you can bring your dog with you or your girl with you. So the roof is, it's not as bad. A lot of these people are in here crying about shit. They, oh man, fuck them. My recruiter told me this and lied to me, this and that. Look, everybody's having all these issues. I ain't had an issue yet. Everything's been perfect for me. So just pray that you're in a good area and you're going to be good. But day 2 was simple. We sat in the class all day. charged the phone. I was chilling. It was boring as fuck. We ain't leaving until almost 5 o'clock. Tomorrow is more working, and it should be a lot faster. And hopefully by Thursday, everything's done. They give me a job, and a recruiter comes. If not, a trainer comes. If not, by Friday, I tell my recruiter that I got to go back home, and for them to give me somebody out Wilmington. And I'm gonna have my girl pick me up, and I'm gonna go spend Memorial Weekend. If not, I'll be on that road for a week or two. And you know, last thing I want to do is get picked up on a Friday, and they go, oh yeah, so the Friday's Memorial. Yeah, we got to do a 34-hour reset, and then I'm just sitting in the truck with a stranger not doing anything for the weekend, right? If it happens, it happens, but if I can avoid it, I'm gonna avoid it, right? So that's just like little shit to think about, little shit to put your mind to and understand. So that's what I'm gonna do. Most likely go home after everything unless I get picked up. And yeah, just grind it out. You need 70 hours driving. So if you think about it, that's 1 week. Because you're allowed 14 hours a day, and they have to pay you for the 30 minutes DOT. That's something they taught us. 30 minutes from DOT, and then you get another 30 minutes. And then for fuel, you get an hour and a half and all this. So you could stretch your 14 in 5 days if you do it right. So you're really only doing it for about a week and a half. You're gonna be fine. It ain't gonna be hard. It's gonna be very easy. So my advice is get that money, man. Get that money. But I'll let y'all know how it goes tomorrow and then Thursday, and I'll give y'all a cap and overall view. I know this video is gonna be long, but nobody went in depth and really showed what the fuck it's like. I'm doing that. So like I said, you ain't gotta give it a like or subscribe, but hit the videos, watch the playlist, and if you wanna learn more about, Western Express or trucking, you could subscribe because I got a lot of shit coming, but you'll see me. Because if this is what you're doing, you're going to run into me now. I'm coming back, baby. But yeah, see y'all tomorrow.
Dude, I'm telling you, he wasn't 5 minutes behind.
What's up, gang? So it's the next day. Today is the first day of load securement class. Now we can't record as much. The instructor Matt isn't really into that, so I'll give what I can for you guys, but I'll still give you all the overall, overall feel of it. And of course I got it on selfie, so I can't switch it. But when you first start, you're gonna be going all the way down there, that first classroom. Then you're gonna get to this classroom for your second day. Then your third day is this, and you're going over it. And like I said, I'm gonna go over everything and show y'all. I'm gonna try to do what I can to film a little bit of where we're walking and just show you what it looks like. Unfortunately, you're gonna have to come here and do it yourself because it's like I can't explain this shit. I'm not the fucking trainer, but I will give you my input of what to look for to make it easier. Also, I came here, I got picked up at like 6:50 today. I slept in a little bit. Honestly, go out to that bus stop 6:30, 7 o'clock, and you'd be fine. Getting up at 5:30 in the morning is a dub here, so you'd be fine. But yeah. What's up, y'all? Outside of Western Express. This is my third day. This is the first day of 2 of load securement. The instructor is Matt, and I'm gonna be honest, Matt earned my respect today. He's a cool dude, a little bit of a ball buster, but he tell you how it is. He doesn't give a fuck about your feelings. And, he put it in my head, like, pause, but he put it in my head, like, when you're doing flatbed, understand that, like, everything has force, right? And anything can have mass and be lethal, So, like, he made this, it got real because he made this thing. He said, would you go in your house with a gun, a 9mm, and point at your kid and shoot him? Would you do it to your girl? Would you do it to your dog? No. Well, why would you do it to the person next to you driving? Meaning, you need to take this shit fucking serious. Now, for those dry vanners, you don't see your load. It's covered, right? So there's not as much risk. So that might not apply to you as much. But as flatbed, you really, and I just, I hate fucking chocolate bar. Don't mind me. But as, damn. But as a flatbedder, you really need to be like, you need to know what the fuck you're doing, because you strapping shit down. God forbid anything falls off that truck and you're driving, it will kill somebody. If you don't know, driving these trucks is all federal. DOT, they're all state troopers, but they're pretty much federal agents. They're pretty much FBI, but for trucking. And God forbid you drive something, you didn't fucking secure it down, and it rolls off or it pops off that truck. It sounds like, oh yeah, it's such a, what if it happened? It happens all the time. And if that fucking thing, something comes off, God forbid, and it hits somebody, that's your ass. You could literally fuck yourself. Like, you could ruin your life getting into trucking. You could also make the best life for yourself, right? So I want you guys to really think about this flatbed and shit and trucking in general, because you could still hit somebody too. You got to think, you're driving with 80 tons. Okay? 80 tons. You look the fucking wrong way. You scroll on fucking TikTok and you fucking run into somebody, they're dead. That's your fucking ass. So don't get into this truck driving shit because you just want to make six figures and it's just cool thing to do. Really, really think about, this is your life. This is your life. I'm over here walking and talking, but this is your life, and you could kill somebody, right? And you wouldn't want somebody like you busting ass and shit. I can't help it. It's fucking Western Express food fucking my stomach up. But you know, like, you could fucking kill somebody, right? And like, how would you feel if somebody, your daughter dies? You got a daughter and she's just about to graduate high school and go to college, and some stupid ass trucker doesn't secure his load because he just wants to go get this money. He's not even thinking about it. Something comes off and kills your daughter. You got to think like that. And that's one thing I'll give them, Matt. He kind of instilled that in our brains. Like, this is serious shit. Need to take it serious. So that's something I just wanted to say, is that I think today, the day one of load securement, you do get paid. I think it's like $60. It's not shit, but you do get paid. I got my acceptance letter, so I did pass. I am getting my money. You feel me? I am officially a Western Express employee. Just serious. So day one, we've been just talking everything about trucking, things to learn, ideas, watching a bunch of videos. One thing Western Express did is they made every video for flatbedding and posted on their YouTube channel. So you got all these reference videos, which is real nice. So my advice is watch some shits, right? And tomorrow's when we really secure shit. So that's it. So if you do this, 2 days, you don't get paid. They accept you. Your P comes back good. Background. You start your day. It's PowerPoint, bunch of dumb videos, but you start to, it's more exciting. You get paid and you get to learn. And then tomorrow will be all about working on the trucks and learning how to strap shit and how to look at different loads. And then that's when they'll set us up and they'll pretty much say like, hey, what you want to do? You want to go home and wait, or you want to get on dry van? So I will show you guys a little bit of experience. Like I said, it's hard. Matt is not really fucking with the cameras and shit. So that's why if you go on YouTube, you don't really see anything about flatbedding, because they just pretty much tell you to fuck off with that shit. But I'm giving you these videos how it is. I know this video is long as fuck. And like I said, you ain't got to like or subscribe, but make sure you watch the next video or the video before. Because on this playlist, I'm explaining what to bring, what I bring, what to expect, how it goes, how does it feel. And, you know, I'm just keeping shit $150. And I don't give a fuck if I get paid off it. You know, I'm just doing this shit because I know I got out of trucking school and I felt like I had nobody to fuck with me. And I'm going to be honest, Western Express has been actually treating me pretty good. Besides the shitty little room and the shitty little area and the butt food, you know what? The staff has been actually really nice. I feel welcomed, and for what it is, it's actually not that bad. So far, it's been good to me. I didn't expect anything more, anything less, and I think it's been exactly what it's supposed to be, and maybe just a little better. So I'm grateful. Also, they paying good. Like, they paying okay. Like, you get 4 loads a week, that's $1,000. You getting $25 to tarp loads and shit anyway. So if you do the math, if you know how to run that clock, maybe at first you won't, but 3 months down the road, you know how to run it, and your DM is actually giving you some opportunity and and like, hey, and he sees that you want to run, or she sees what you want to run, is making her some money. Guess what? You could get a load 5 days a week, right? And then if you drive a certain miles, you're getting it. So like, if you do over 2,000 miles, you're making like 75 cents a mile. Now, I don't know how that works if, you know, they give you only 2 loads. Like, oh, 1 load is 1,000 miles one way, and 1 load's 1,000 other way, and then they cut it in half. I don't know. They probably have some slick way of doing it. But regardless, there are drivers making money with this company. And that's what I'm going to tell y'all right now. There are drivers making money with this company. Matt said it himself. He was like, I know people that are bringing in $4,000 a week. Yeah, they're running like crazy. That's not going to be you. That's not going to be me. But you're pretty much guaranteed to be around that $800 to $1,200 after taxes. Most drive-in guys at Western, they make about $800 after taxes. You flatbed, you're probably looking at $1,011 to $1,200. So if you can make $1,200 after taxes and you home on the weekends, come on, guys, that's not bad.
Basketball court, and you have to surf in there and do different type of shit. I don't know. The building is aluminum or whatever that material
is. All right, so it's the next day, and we're doing a bunch of our flatbed stuff. We learned how to put the tarp, unwrap the tarp, how to fold it back, how to carry it. You want it perfect. You want it super tight because it's 125 pounds. So if that bitch is loose, it's going to be heavy. So the tighter it is, good. And now we're on our throwing skills for our straps. It's easy once you learn it. It's cakewalk. I've made it every time. I haven't missed once. And you better get good at it because you got 14 of them you got to do. So if you can't roll that shit fast and throw it fast, good luck, bud. But they don't want no recording, so I'm not going to do much. But at the end of the day, I'll show y'all in little bits and pieces, and we'll talk about it. Summary. Tying down, learning how to secure. These are supposed to be coils, but they're tires, obviously. We're just at this point learning straps, learning how to secure anything we really want before we go to lunch. This is what it's like.
You hook your non-binder side first. So what side do you need to hook up first?
This side.
You fall.
This side.
You can't put it on that side.
All right, so this is considered a suicide because it's rolling towards you. This is a shotgun because it's a shotgun shell and it's sitting on the side. And this is ass to sky. So these are facing on the side up.
Talk to your shippers.
So I want to show y'all. We worked on the shotgun. We haven't messed with the skies. Actually, we did. That was easy. And then we did this. Me and my class did this. We used binders. Now, I think you only use 4 binders, 8 chains, and then 1 strap. But we would do like 3 straps because this is called suicide because it could roll into us, right? because this would technically be the front, it would roll that way. And we had everything perfect. We got it right to our nail deck. Everything's tight. Like, this is legal. Only thing that our instructor man said that was wrong and what fucked us is if we pull over in an hour or 30 minutes to do a securement check, which you'll do, just make sure everything's tight. I can't tighten nothing if this chain gets loose. If it don't, I'm lucky. But so now you know, rookie mistake. But guess what? I'd rather learn in school and training than do this shit on the road, because how they want you to do it is like 1, 2, 3, 4. And remember, you're doing 8, so 5, 6, 7, 8, and then when you go to take shit off, you got to start on the outside and work yourself in. So if I can't get to this one and it's loose, I got to pretty much take it all the fuck off and redo it, because it'll lose that jeopardy of the power of the tension. I can't just take one off. It'll throw the balance off. And these things are so fucking heavy, you throw the balance off, it's going to kill somebody. It'll fall off. So it's crazy. You know, people talk shit on Western, but this is actually some pretty good fucking training. I'm not gonna lie. Like, yeah, it's kind of bullshit with shit said and done, but you know, we've had some successful shit today. So I'm pretty grateful. Class almost done. I'm gonna see what they're saying. I'm pretty sure they're gonna offer me a chance to train with a drive-in just to get my time in and get a truck, or go home and wait for a flatbed trainer. That's what I want to do. So if that's the case, then that's what we'll do. So I tried to record it, but I can only do so much. And on top of that, you know, the class still here. But you're gonna learn how to do this. Listen to that. It sounds like a guitar. Ready? Here we go. And that's how they want you to do it, just like that. It gives it a good amount of tension. This is the bar you'll use to stick it here. It'll loosen. You'll pull down on that and lift this up. This holds the lock and free it. It's pretty easy. And then they teach you how to tie down if this is coils, but this is tires. And there's no straps, just so you don't hit anybody. And this looks like shit, but you get the idea. And they're gonna teach you that, you know. And then you're gonna learn how to roll up the straps, and they can Matt teaches you the best way to have form to throw it over a whole entire trailer, 13 feet and 6 inches. So after today, you know how to roll the strap, throw the strap over, you know how to secure the strap down, you know how to use binders. A binder is that orange thing that pulls the chains and slacks. You learn how to do a C chain, X chain, and a couple other things, where the registration's at on the trailers, all types of shit. So pretty cool. And I just wanted to try it to see if I still remembered how to do it. And man, it's pretty fucking easy. But mind you got to do 14 of these usually when you're doing it. Oh yeah, also you learn how to use your tarp, how to pull it out. It's like 24 feet by 20 something. So you learn how to use the tarp. You learn how to pretty much, like, obviously you know how to use a tarp, but you know how to unfold it, and then you know how to fold and put it back so you can make it very tight. So it kind of looks like this. This isn't the one we did. The other one we did has a lot, actually is tight. This is actually really shitty whoever did this. But these weigh 120 pounds or 25 pounds. So it's fucking heavy. And that's what it's dry. When it's wet, it's even more. So the idea is you want to roll the motherfuckers extremely tight. But yeah, you learn how to roll the tarp. You learn how to do X chains, C chains. You understand the difference between a shotgun coil, suicide coil, to the sky coil. You learn how to secure your strap. You learn how to throw your straps over a big ass trailer, which I wish I could demonstrate. I did. I literally threw it over and tried to record it, and it fell. So whatever, fuck it. And I was thinking of showing you guys how to do that, but down the road when I get my own truck, I'll launch like little shorts on YouTube and Instagram and show you guys how to do that. But yep, so far pretty good. Now we're about to be done. It's almost 4 o'clock, so we're gonna see what these whatever these people say, and we'll see if I leave to go start driving or I go home for a little bit and wait for a trainer. I'll let you guys know, and then the overall experience. Watch this, y'all. You ready? You ready? Ready? Go! I do recommend Western Express. I do. I think that if you're new or you need a second chance, it's a good company. And hey, there's people, I don't know if it's 60 days or 90 days or 30, I don't know. But there's people that work at Western for 2 months and become a trainer, and they're making like $2,500 a week. But most people don't want to do that, and you're not going to hear about that. You're going to hear people say Western fucking sucks, and they don't pay shit, you can't get miles. Those are the guys that get out of school and expect to make a killing. And what I tell you in this video, just because you have a Class A license does not mean you're a trucker, okay? That means you're just legally allowed to drive one. Okay? And if you're a local guy, you're not a trucker, okay? You're just a driver. A trucker, an actual trucker, is somebody who lives on that truck, who eats, sleeps, and breathes that shit, who that's what they do, okay? And Western Express is giving you the opportunity to become one. So it's like in construction, you push a broom for a year or two. Hey, you gotta show them that you're about it, okay? You can't just assume that you're getting $100,000 right out of school. There's some companies that can. Guess what? Those companies don't care about your license. They don't give a fuck. At least with Western Express, they're not putting you in much crazy situations now. I'm sure you can get the wrong trainer or something, and hey, that could be bad. But I mean, it's not a bad opportunity. Like, think about it. You could be in jail, get out of jail through the state, get a CDL, come to Western Express. Western Express will let you work and pay and pretty much give you somewhere to live. And then you're on a truck, you get off that truck, they feeding you every day. You get done that, you go be a trainer, bam, you're making a bunch of money. Now you're making good money. And it didn't even take you long. But most people don't want to do that. Most people want to be on their own, like me. They want to be on their own. They don't want to teach anybody. They don't want to train anybody. They don't want to share anything. They just want to be left alone and drive. And starting out, you're not going to make a lot of money with Western if you do that. Now, if you're with Western for a year or two, you'll be fine. You'll make good money. There's people that make good money there. Don't let people lie to you. Problem is, a lot of people don't have experience, and what it really boils down to with Western Express, and this is why I say yes and no, is because most of this shit depends on your recruiter and your DM. That's your driver manager, if I'm not mistaken. So your recruiter usually sucks. Mine wasn't that bad, but she's not the greatest. But some of these dudes, man, they couldn't get a hold of their recruiter. They didn't know what the fuck, and what'll happen is when you go to that terminal, they'll say they don't know, talk to your recruiter, because your recruiter's the one who handles a lot of the paperwork and the middleman shit because they get a profit. And then your driver manager, they're not drivers. They're not CDL owners. They don't do anything. They are literally a third-party person who just finds you loads. So they don't give a shit about you. They just want you to run and gun to make them money. So I could see how you could come to Western Express and instantly be like, oh, the recruiter fucking sucks, so I had to stay an extra week because of this bullshit. Oh, my DM ain't giving me loads because they money hungry, so they want to give it to the person who will stay 2 weeks out, and I want to be home every weekend. You know, like, understand that, like, the recruiters and the DMs, those are the ones who really affect this company. And if you talk to anybody who's done Western Express, they're going to tell you that's what it relies on. Until you're past your 70 with your own truck, everything's your recruiter. After that, everything's your DM. I mean, I messaged and called my recruiter yesterday. I'm back in Delaware. I still ain't heard from that motherfucker. So who knows? Maybe I don't hear nothing for weeks, right? But I got my fuel card. I've got accepted, and I put all my shit, and I got my driver's code and my login. So the beauty about that is now I get to put that on the resume. Say, hey, I'm working for Western Express, because legally I do now. So, hey, I'll go somewhere else, right? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to try to take 2-3 weeks off from this bullshit and try to get a hazmat, my tankers, my doubles. I'm really trying to push to get a bunch of that shit, you know, and I got to get some blood work done. So I'm going to really try to get some of this shit done down here. So when I'm back on that road, I'm good. And yeah, so like I said, Western Express, I think it's great. Like, the hotel's ghetto, the food sucks, but guess what? They're giving you 3 meals a day. They're going to make sure you got something to drink. They're going to make sure you got some coffee. They're going to give you transport. They're going to make sure that you can get back and forth to where you got to go. They'll even get you a ride the fuck up there. And hey, once you complete everything, if you're hell bent on really doing it, you can hop right in the dry van. You might wait a day or two and you could be on, you know, come back and get your truck. Real reason why I didn't want to is because, like I said, it's Memorial, missing the fam a little bit. And I'm gonna just be honest, flatbedding is very serious. I want to learn with a flatbed trainer. Now I might have to just suck it up and go drive in, but this was my thought. Everybody in my class was flatbed going to dry. I could have been waiting there all weekend. It could have been Friday, Saturday, or Sunday before I got picked up by a trainer. Then I would have did a full week with a trainer, and then come back to Western for a refresh day on the class 4 flatbed, and then have to wait for getting a truck. That could have been 2 weeks, almost 3 weeks of my life. I didn't feel like, I just didn't, like, I didn't want to take the chance of that. So for me, it was just like, nah, I'm cool. You know what I mean? Like, I'm gonna go home and y'all can try to pick me up in Wilmington. And if not, I come up here in 2-3 weeks, I get dropped off and hop in the truck and do my 70 and come back and I'll do it. But now I know what to expect, so I ain't stressing it. I'm cool now, you feel me? So, Kiba, get over here. Yeah, so, you know, now I know what to expect and shit. So, hopefully you like this video. Like I said, you ain't got to subscribe or like, just click the next video, you know. My hair all fucked up. I slept the fuck in today, man. I slept till like 1 o'clock. Your boy was loving it. Because I didn't get home until about 3 something last night driving. That's a fucking long drive, I'm not gonna lie, from Delaware. But it was a great overall experience. Comment down below. Hit the next video. If it's not up yet, maybe you want to subscribe because you'll be able to see it. But I don't think anybody on YouTube has got this in depth. This was in the Richmond, Virginia terminal, the Days Inn. And yeah, so keep watching. Peace.